Hello, fellow LLMers, if that's a word, or AI if you want to use that lingo. I've been playing around with a program called EXO. It looks like my brother's messaging me. EXO has been around for a little while. It's had some updates lately, which has been great. They're starting to do a little bit of work, bit more work with it, and this basically connects up. Whoops. A couple of machines together, and I think it's only Macs at the moment. Don't quote me on that. That you can share the resources, or ask two Macs to do the load of, I guess, compared to a single Mac. And also, I've been using Antigravity to do some of my code checking and model testing. But I created a Python script called EXO Open AI, and it basically connects these two together, which there may be something already out there. I don't know. I had a look and couldn't find anything. So normally you run up LM Studio or Llama and actually just plug it into your Cline plugin, which plugs into Antigravity and Visual Studio and Studio, and you can run a local model and tell it to help you out with your code analysis if you wish to, rather than using Gemini's or Sonnets or whoever else is there. I guess, the inverted commas free. But there are a few problems. Obviously with these local models, they're not as fast as and as large as the bigger paid guys. So you tend to, it's a bit hit and miss, and I'm not sure whether that's my scripting here that's causing a few dramas, or it's actually just the model, because it's only a gigabyte model. That's, they technically call them dumb because they're not very big. So that's, I'll work on that later on when I've got some more time. But basically what this will do for me, rather than asking our paid service over here to do this, I should be able to tell this little guy here to say, well, go away and create me a file called test. And this is really basic, I know, but if I go and say, yep, go and have a go at that, it should. And in the past when I've been testing this, it didn't do it, so this is probably going to make a liar out of me now. But it should go away and create a file called test.html. Let's see what it does. There's a lot of jargon here now. This is obviously its thinking. So whether we can actually hide this and say don't display the user interaction here, or the user information. Is it going to do it, or is it going to just loop? Because it's been looping a lot now. I don't know whether that's... Oh, hello. What are we doing here? Maybe. But anyway, you can see the Mac's working. So they're actually doing something. So this script here, that was the main thing I'm sure it's showing you, can actually work between the two. So this little bit of a jump. I think it's getting lost again. But are we thinking? Oh, we might be on it. Like I said, you can see the Mac's working. The MacBook hasn't spun up its fan yet, so it's not going too hard at it. I think it's just getting stuck in a loop. It does do it, but it's sort of, like I said before, it could be the model, because it's so it's telling me to go away and use Claude Sonnet just for price sake, but it will actually go away and it actually creates files called, I've just been creating a few basic ones, but it actually will do it. Like I said, I'm going to go away and actually play a little bit more with this and just see if I can actually see if it's the model, because it's just a 1 gigabyte model, or if it's my goofy code writing, which it could be my goofy code writing, I'd say. But anyway, in a nutshell, like I said, I'm hoping these guys, EXO crew, might take this on board. I'm not sure. Like I said, when I was researching this, they actually haven't, what would you call it, not opened the port, but they've actually haven't let access into it like you'd normally use LM Studio or Llama. So I'm not 100% sure if that's their business model or what the go is. But anyway, it's interesting how all this stuff hangs together, and I'm going to go and play a bit more with this to see if I can actually get it to do what I want to do. But if you've got any questions, feel free to leave comments in the your comments in the comment section if you want to, or if you might even know there's something actually already out there that does this. So yeah, let me know.